Buy those Rob bolts, guys. Make sure you get those ARP Rob bolts. I mean, these stock ones, they break so easily. Look at these reused 3 times over stock Rob bolts. I mean, they just came apart. Oh, wait, they fucking didn't break at all. Yeah, they're fine. Oh, no. Maybe I wasted money on the ARPs. Just flexing for maximum trollability here. Look at all those. That crank looks mint. Looks as mint as when I put it together with all these used bearings and rods from another motor. Look at this. This shit's mint. Look how nice this is. That bearing's like brand new. Pretty incredible. Snap the rods clean off, really no oil issues. It seems like the motor died before anything bad could happen. You know, maybe this turbo's okay. I'll be taking apart this turbo next, and if it's clean, we're gonna put it on my buddy's car and see how long it survives. Another update here, doing little segments. I took the turbo apart, and I obviously did put some material through the turbo, but the bearing and everything else looks fine, and it doesn't really have junk in it, so it doesn't have any play, and it doesn't even move at all. It just took out the turbine. Well, it didn't take it out, it just nicked it up a little bit. And I would run this in a heartbeat. Look at all the shit we found in the... No, I mean, I'm taking it apart. But look at all this. Look at all these pieces and chunks and everything. What we're going to do is put this on my buddy's... I talked to him today. He has a 7665 and a 5.3 55 Chevy 2-door. You've seen pictures of it, I think, videos, all sorts of shit. You might not remember it, but you can look it up on my channel. Just search for Mitch's 55 Chevy. That made 580 to the tire on like 15 to 17 pounds-ish. So even if this turbo doesn't survive, like I said to him, we'll toss it on for a little bit and see the power difference. And we'll run fresh oil through, disconnect the drain, put like a quart or 2 through the turbo while it's idling, you know, nice clean oil. And then hook up the drain, go from there. And see what kind of power it makes, see if it survives a day or 2. In my experience, I mean, when the bearings go, you get the bearing material in the turbo and the turbo's done. But my motor locked up before really anything could go wrong. And it looks like with the amount of shit that went into the turbine housing, it stopped the turbo from spinning. So it was fine. So we just flushed it out so it didn't even get any damage. I mean, what would really suck is if you got bearing material in there and the turbo is still going and going and going and just running on shit sand bearing material. So interesting. We will see how that goes when we put that on his, and I'll be putting on that fucking mammoth with everything else. I'm gonna pick up the motor and stuff tomorrow. We'll do more updates, take the motor apart and check it out, and some other fun stuff. I might even do a time lapse of me pulling it apart, doing the cam and everything all at once.